Mike will remind us, something we called the Gene Lipkin switch, which was a button we put underneath the lab benches. When the VP of marketing would walk in, we'd press it, and it would crash the game they were playing. Well, can't show it to you now, sorry. Because he would do the same thing. He'd walk in and say, stop doing this. It's done. And he would just kill him right in the middle.
Well, you know, also, what was the date that we started Grass Valley?
It was really, had to be 73. Had to be in 73, yeah, real early.
And Grass Valley turned out to be really a good thing because it separated. A factory sort of sucks. There's always a screw up somewhere, and it will suck engineering resources till the cows come home.
Oh yeah, my hair's on fire. I got to do this. I can't build a new game.
It was a good thing for me too, because the people in Grass Valley, we were going to do a high-tech company, rewrite video discs, and I met Nolan. You know, I talked to Nolan down there, and he said.
Well, you were from. If everybody knows that Steve Mayer was at Ampex. He's worked with us at Ampex.
And we were just checking in to see what was happening with Nolan. He said, Schmuck, what are you trying to do this high-tech stuff for? First of all, it's hard, and even if you got it to work, nobody's going to care. And so my real breakthrough was saying Nolan was right. So we merged our company with yours. Through a tough negotiation, he gave me the choice of $25,000 a year or royalty. And we took the $25,000 a year.
Oops.
Yeah.
Well, but you know, coming down from Grass Valley, it was always so funny. Al was the head of research, and then we had Bristow after we did the merger.
Yeah, I got off on doing consumer, and then Bristow took over CoinOp when he came back from Key Games.
But Bristow always had a love-hate relationship with Grass Valley.
Yeah.
And he'd say, well, because the stuff had come down from Grass Valley, and it was sort of rat's nest and all that, but it worked. And he'd say, well, we could have done that. And I said, you know, no, you couldn't have.
Right.
You didn't, you know. And then the architecture, you know, when you really look at some of the brilliant things that came out of Grass Valley, the VCS architecture was just mind-stoppingly brilliant.
Well, let's talk about the home pong, because
Yeah.
that got us into the home pong got us into the semiconductor business. Now, when Nolan had item 6 up there, we knew, Nolan and I both knew, the only way you're going to make a consumer home video game was with a custom chip.
Yeah.
We knew that. I did not know how to do custom chips. Nolan didn't care. Just do it anyway. And I was like, well, I know I cannot do it. And to solve the argument, I just said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start to do it with some good help, and I'll show you how far I get, and when it fails, I'll tell you I told you so. And it worked. It was bizarre. And we got this chip to work. It was 3 of us doing it. Inside Atari, no help from a semiconductor company at all. And I remember when we got the first chip back from AMI, and we put it into the test fixture, and the damn thing worked. It was a little bug, but we could fix it, and it was like, I felt like a dog chasing a car. What do you do if you catch it? In spite of what Nolan had said, we had no plans other than, gee, if we make this chip work, we'll have a consumer product. Well, I guess there's a little more to it than just the chip. And at that point, you guys called there was no consumer electronics going on in Silicon Valley at the time.
Zero.
So nothing to help with, you know, so we realized Sears, they're consumer, they got that catalog.
I got to put some